Welcome to Big Daddy Storytime. We're reading Walt Disney's Mickey and Minnie Storybook Collection. There's Minnie going there. Hi, everybody. I'm Minnie, and I have the best friend ever, Figaro, who's my best friend. And then there's Mickey there. Hi, everybody. I'm Mickey, and this is my best friend, Pluto. Woof, 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 woof. And Pluto's going, Mickey's my best friend too. And then there's Figaro over in the corner. Meow. And she's saying, Mickey's my best friend. Minnie's my best friend. And then let's come down here. Here's that Daisy. Hi, everybody. I'm Daisy. I do a lot of stuff. I help people, and I do a doctor, and all this cool stuff. And you get to learn a little bit about me. Let's learn about some Goofy too. There's Goofy. Garshi, everybody. How you doing? I help and I do stuff too. And then there's who? Donald. And Donald goes, Hi, everybody. I'm Donald. And here I am. And let's turn the page to see some more fun. Let's do it. Disney's Mickey and Minnie. Mickey and the Kitten Sitters. Do you see Ferdie and Mortie? And then there's who? There's Figaro. And there's Mickey going, Hi, Figaro. How you doing? We're going to learn a little bit about babysitters. And then Uncle Donald, because they're his uncle. He's their uncle, I mean. And so we're going to learn about him, and they're going to take good responsibility of Figaro. Let's learn about that. Guess what? Guess what? Mickey said to his nephews, Morty and Freddy. You're going to watch a kitten. Who's the kitten? Figaro. This is what Figaro. That's what they're saying. While Minnie visits her cousin, it's going to be very exciting to learn and explore and help her. That's what Mickey's saying. So let's go on to the next page. This is fun, fun, fun. Before Morty and Freddy could what answer, they heard wild clucking, flapping, and crowing coming from next door. Suddenly, Pluto raced across the yard. A big, angry rooster followed close behind him. You could hear him go, flap, 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 and then there's Pluto basically going, it's, in which saying, help me. And Mickey and who? And Morty and Freddy are gonna what are they gonna do? Watch Figaro. Great job for following along and keeping track of everything. You're doing wonderful. Let's turn the page to see some more. Pluto, scorned Minnie. Chasing chickens again? Aren't you ashamed? Pluto was a bit ashamed by saying was just saying he was a bit ashamed, but only because he had let the rooster bully him. So he's like, roof, roof, roof. The only reason I'm ashamed is because the rooster bullied me. And well, he's funny. We love Pluto, don't we? And there's Figaro. There's who? Minnie. And let's see what happens on the next page. All right. Okay, yeah. It's a good thing Figaro is staying with you, Minnie told Mickey. Basically, this is what it says like, it's a good thing Figaro is staying with you. Mickey, as she got her from the car, maybe uh, this is what Minnie says. Maybe he could teach Pluto how to be brave and behave. So basically, what she did is she said Figaro's going to be a good kitty to have make sure that Pluto doesn't chase chickens, doesn't tip over stuff, doesn't cause a lot of issues. This kitty here, Figaro, is going to be a good example. That's what she's saying for who? For Pluto. So let's do it. All right. Minnie was hardly out of sight when Figaro leaped out of Mickey's arms and scampered into the kitchen. Basically, he ran. He jumped out. Jump! And he's like, Figaro! This is what Mickey says. Figaro, where are you going? So, what happened is, with one quick hop, he jumped onto the table and knocked over a pitcher of cream. You could hear it splash, splash. And all the cream's coming on the floor. Drip, 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 drip. Do you see that? You do. Great job. Pluto growled at the kitten, which means you just ruined good food. But Mickey just cleaned up the mess. He's like, don't worry about that boy. He made a mistake. We gotta forgive him. And of course Pluto does, because he's a very nice dog. This is what Mickey said also. Take it easy, Pluto, because he's like, you did this, this, and this, but Figaro is our guest. That's what he says. Figaro is our guest. That's what Mickey said. At dinner time,
At dinner time, Pluto ate his food, all the way a good dog should be. But no matter how hard Mickey and the boys tried, Figaro wouldn't touch the special food Minnie had left for him. At bedtime, Figaro would not use the cushion Minnie had brought for him. Instead, he got into bed with Ferdie and tickled his ear. Tick, 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 tick. Finally, he bounced off to the kitchen. Uncle Mickey, called Mortie, did you remember to close the kitchen window? No, oh no, cried Mickey, jumping out of bed. The kitchen window was opened, and Figaro was nowhere to be seen. Uh-oh. Mickey and the boys searched the entire house. They looked upstairs and downstairs, under every chair, and even in the yard. But they couldn't find the little kitten anywhere. You two stay here, Mickey told his nephews. Pluto and I will find Figaro. Mickey and Pluto went to Minnie's house first, but Figaro wasn't there. Next, they went to the park down the street. Have you seen a little black and white kitten? Mickey asked the policeman. I certainly have, answered the policeman. He was teasing the ducks by the pond. Mickey and Pluto hurried to the pond. Figaro wasn't there, but they did find some small muddy footprints. Mickey and Pluto followed the trail of footprints to Main Street, where they met a grocery truck driver. Oh, wow. Have you seen a kitten? Mickey asked. Have I? Cried the driver. He knocked over all my eggs. Mickey groaned as he paid for the eggs. I'm sorry. Where is Figaro? Mickey and Pluto searched the whole town, but there was no sign of the kitten. By the time they returned home, the sun was starting to rise. Soon Minnie drove up. Where's Figaro? Where's Figaro? She asked. No one answered. Something has happened to him, Minnie cried. I know it! I know it! I couldn't trust you to watch one sweet little kitten. Just then there was a big loud clucking from the yard next door. A dozen frantic hens came jumping over the fence, with Figaro close behind. There's your sweet little kitten, exclaimed Mickey. There he is. He ran away last night and teased the ducks in the park. Then he broke the eggs in the grocery truck, and now he's chasing chickens, Minnie finished. I had hoped Figaro would teach Pluto some manners, Minnie said. Instead, Pluto has been teaching him to misbehave. Pluto didn't do anything wrong, Ferdie said, but Minnie wouldn't listen. She picked up Figaro and quickly drove away. Don't worry, boys, said Mickey. We'll teach her the whole. We'll tell her the whole story later when she's not so upset, though. Please don't tell her too soon, begged Mortie. As long as Aunt Minnie thinks Pluto is a bad dog, we won't have to kitten sit Figaro. Mickey smiled and said, maybe we should wait a little while. We could all use some peace and quiet. Yes, indeed. And with that, he and Pluto settled down for a well-deserved nap. What have we learned today, my friends? We learned from Pluto, Figaro, Minnie, Mickey, and Ferdie and Morty and all of their friends that no matter what, responsibility is a big thing. But we can as teamwork and family, love, kindness and sharing, we can overcome that and we can be responsible people even when we're taking care of Figaro, right? That's right. Great job, my friends. Be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more Big Daddy Story Time. God bless.